Hello and welcome back to the House of the Stag podcast. It's time to talk about episode 7 of House of the Dragon. I did my review. So how did you like it, George?
I like it a lot. I was wondering if this is the best. It's probably not the best. I still think the previous episode might be my favorite. There
Yes.
are some really exciting parts about this episode and some other parts that wasn't not my cup of tea. But I like it.
Yeah, I think it's one of the better episodes. If I'd had to rank it so far, I'd say episode 6 is my favorite. Or episode 4.
Yeah.
It keeps getting, like, I'm going back and forth with this.
Yeah, 6 and 4 are definitely on top. This might be like the third.
Yeah, that's fair. So let's be edgy today. What did you not like? Let's do it the other way around this week. Let's change it.
On the technicality side, the color grading was really weird. If you ever seen like raw footage that comes out of a cinema camera with no color grading, that's what this episode looked like. Really flat color. Yeah, that's what it looked like when someone skipped work and did not do any color grading and just straight up exported raw files.
they shot it at daytime. That was glaringly obvious. And we had those leaked photos a couple of months ago. I was very surprised, and I think they kind of like made it their personal mission to go for a night episode and make it look better than the long night episode looked.
And they try to make it better, but now there's like new problems. Because I feel like even if you do that, right? I feel like just their LUT was not on point. Like, yeah, even with shooting during the day, I think they should still like change the saturation a little bit or something. I don't know. My problem isn't like how bright or dark it is. I just feel like the color was weird and flat.
It was a bit gloomy. It was like kind of like Ozark. You know, Ozark is very blue. Like it has
Yeah.
a very
But,
blue
but the
color
problem
grading.
is, at least Ozark has blue or those greens, Like this one, it's just like really gray. Like if you give me like really green trees or something, I actually like that look. There's just something really flat about it.
Dude, Jason Bateman, Marty Bird just joins the small council. He's like, yeah, I can make a call tomorrow. I can.
Yeah, because like in Ozark, however blue it is, when you see a tree, that green is pretty distinct, and when you see like the skin tone, like you can still feel that. This one, I feel like everything's all blended. But the content wise, I actually liked it. And I'm glad that Laenor is alive, but Laenor being alive has problems down the line.
Yeah,
We might
yeah.
have to get rid of Adam,
Or he's
but
Adam. What about that?
yeah, because unless he'll be like Barristan, just pretends to be Adam. I mean, that could be because when we deal with Tumbleton or something, Seasmoke needs to see some action. So Laenor will probably chill elsewhere, and then when he realizes, oh, there's a battle, I love battles, so he'll probably come in and try to save the day or something.
Oh, he's definitely coming back. Like, there's no way
Yeah.
they give a character such a peaceful, perfect ending. This is a Song of Ice and Fire. Of course, it's gonna
Yeah,
come
no.
back and.
But if Laenor gets, a warrior's end, that's still a happy ending in my book.
True.
That's what he likes. Other than Cox, dude just likes Battlefield.
Yeah.
I can
yeah.
respect that.
Yeah, 100%.
And I hope he kicks some ass because Adam kicked a lot of ass.
Yeah, let's see how they explain it. The thing is, now with the next time jump, another 6 years,
Yeah.
it's gonna be hard to explain it because what the hell is Seasmoke doing?
Back to the stepstones again.
It's a bit
Yeah.
weird. They have to explain it. I think Ryan Kondo went out and he said something along the lines of the dragon bond is way bigger when the dragon was born to the dragon rider, and we don't know if Seasmoke was born to Laenor. I think it was right around the time of the Great Council when Seasmoke was born. So I don't know if it makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. They did a great thing, and then us stupid nerds go like, yeah, but what about like the bond with the dragon? It's like,
Yeah, I don't know. Well, Laenor definitely doesn't relinquish Seasmoke. Seasmoke has to go with him to like Essos. Although, like, if Corlys sees Seasmoke just pops off to nowhere, he'll start asking questions.
yeah, which is the next thing. My God,
Yeah.
when will Rhaenys' suffering ever stop? Like,
You think
Jesus.
Rhaenys and Corlys will have to figure out at some point,
Yeah, sure. At some point, it's gonna be a big reveal, and he comes out of
And also,
nowhere.
you can't have Rhaenys and Corlys be that mad at Rhaenyra before the war even starts, because they help her a lot.
Yeah,
So Rhaenyra will have to help him out, or after this whole thing blows over, tell them, oh yeah, fucking Laenor's fine.
you know when Laenor will come back. I just figured it out.
How?
Spoiler warning. If you don't want to know anything, you might want to skip. I'm gonna timestamp it anyway. But when
Yeah.
Laenor will come back, it's gonna be when Rhaenys dies. So it's more tragic. He's gonna come in, he's gonna help his mother against Aegon and Aemond. And then she's
Nice.
gonna die.
That'll be pretty good. Yeah, that'll be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm just making shit up, obviously. But could be. I mean, that's tragedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, other than that, I don't think there's any big problems, anything that's glaringly obvious in this episode. I liked it quite a bit.
Yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah,
I
and
mean,
Laenor, the show actually made him more like interesting, He's got his conflicts and he's a capable warrior and all that.
yeah, it's
And he's
nuanced.
a likable person, even though like he could have been paid more attention to his kids or whatnot.
It's not stereotypical, right? It's not he gives another gay character some looks and then it's all cringy. Like it is this stereotypical
Yeah,
romance.
because like
It's not like
Loras
that.
didn't get to do shit.
Yeah,
And Laenor at least kicked ass and rides dragon.
I think they've done a gay character a lot of justice here. And
Yeah.
again, I like that for him. I like that he's going off on his own adventures with Carl, and I like that scene that he has with Rhaenyra. Like that's very beautiful. Like the way they talked about it and how he was wishing that he was born in a different way and all. Like that was very beautiful.
Yeah, kind of like the Robert Cersei conversation.
Yeah, lots of parallels. Lots of
Yeah.
parallels. Because the other one, the other obvious one, is obviously that whole conflict with Alicent. That's a big parallel to when Nymeria bit Joffrey. Like when Ned came in, what's the meaning of this? That's exactly the same thing that happened with Corlys. And then the scene kind of unfolds, and Viserys is asking questions, and he wants the truth, and it's almost identical. And I really like it.
And Allison finally revealing like she's jealous that Rhaenyra get to do whatever she wanted, where she had to bang an old man all day, which is understandable. It's like, yeah, Rhaenyra is like getting clapped by Sir Criston while like Viserys' dick is just falling off. It's not good.
My dick fell off!
Not good.
No bueno.
That said, do you think we're gonna get Daron
That's the other
at
thing.
all?
I mean, they might just get away with like saying, "Oh, he was in Old Town in the beginning of season 2," but then again, I think they leave that door open for themselves right now because otherwise they would have definitely wrote the scene of like Otto saying, "Daron is making good progress in Old Town." Or something like
because he
this.
could do that because he's such a young son, and like Aegon's going to try to be king, and Aemon's gonna like be his right hand guy, and then the third son should go home and take over Old Town.
Yeah, they could get away with it like
Yeah.
just one scene in season 2, but I think they are leaving that door open either way for themselves. Aemond was amazing in this episode.
Oh, he's great. You know what's interesting is because honestly, I really liked the scene earlier at the funeral where Aemon tried to go and like comfort Luke or something,
Yeah.
but then he decided to walk away.
Yeah, because I think that was like him
I think he
trying.
wanted to be friends with them, but like, and then freaking Allison just whispering in his ears all the time, so he's like, I'm a head out.
I think he
Yeah.
wanted to give him his condolences about like
Yeah,
Harwin
he
dying.
wanted to, then he stopped himself. It's kind of like Aemon going to Luke and almost comforting him was kind of similar to when Cersei was crying and then Tyrion tried to get close to her and she's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" It's kind of the same vibe,
Yeah,
Yeah, and I like that. Eamon's actor like actually portrays, him being sad, being bullied all the time, and also himself being a bully, like both sides of Eamon, which is like pretty good. I think
yeah,
he's a
pretty
good
impressive.
actor. Yeah.
Pretty impressive. Very good actor. I just love the irony in him claiming Vega, the biggest dragon after he was bullied for so long. Like I just love stuff like this.
And it's a nice change where Aegon bullies Aemond I think this is an interesting and nice dynamic between the two that they don't get perfectly along.
Yeah, makes Aemond more of a loner, and I like that.
Yeah, he's a loner. Like we definitely know he's gonna be a psycho, but like at least we know where parts of it came from. You know.
Yeah, and I'm so down for it. Like I keep saying it,
Yeah.
but you and Mitchell, next week's episode, it's gonna be the most talked
Oh,
about thing, brother. I'm predicting it now. It's gonna be the most talked about thing. Yeah, but
Yeah.
I really like the scene of Aemond claiming Vega, but like it seemed to be a challenge.
dude, me looking at Aemon struggling and nearly falling off the dragon makes me wonder how the hell did Dany ever stay up there, man? She had nothing.
Bro, at least Danny did it for a long time and struggled at first. John went on this on Rhaegal like it was nothing.
Dude, I'm just glad actors now don't mind wearing eye patch.
Yeah, he looks great. Like he looks like Damon, like a guy with one eye cosplaying Damon, and that is exactly like it should be.
Which makes one wonder what happened between Alicent and Daemon.
Nothing.
Nothing.
No,
Then why did they cast him?
because he's a great actor. Ewan Mitchell is a great actor.
I know, we know his father's Daemon.
Yeah, I don't know.
Man's name is Damon with D moved to the back.
I guess you're right.
And that explains where all the psycho behavior came from.
So what do you make of Helena?
Yeah, they need to cut down that weird wood tree in King's Landing before this child loses her mind. Bran is just beaming at her all day.
No.
She's just trying to chill.
No.
Why did you think I came all this way? It's just going on repeat. Not good.
Yeah, he just keeps talking to her.
Yeah.
It was so beautiful
It's
that night.
Dragon blood,
beautiful.
dragon thread.
She was just smashing that spider for no reason.
dude.
That's me all throughout winter. I see a spider, I coo. Like that's me.
Snuff the beetles. Snuff them. Go, go.
Martech
Was
Lannister.
spider
whatever it
like a metaphor for Laris?
was.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Dragons of thread.
I think she saw the dance of the dragons.
Yeah.
I tend to overanalyze these things. I just think she saw battle. Yeah, another thing. Can Larys Strong stop being so goddamn creepy? My god.
Yo, he sucks, man. Allison is like, dude, I'll give you a seat. You'll become Master Whispers. Can you please chill the fuck out and don't kill anyone until I say so? It's like, I'm glad I have my father back, but I'm a little unsettled by your methods. She's like, I'm toxic, but my toxicity has an upper limit right now.
Yeah, he wants some of that high tussie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
really just I can't like think about any other motivation. Like he is the Lord of Harrenhal.
He wants to smash Allison.
Yeah, well, why
That's
else would he just like? What is his motivation? There's nothing.
Well, I
that
mean, he
could-
got Harrenhal, and
Yeah.
maybe he's like, kind of like Ramsay and just likes causing shit, or he's part of the Maester's conspiracy. Either
Oh
or.
my god. To be fair, we
But yeah.
didn't get anything anymore about Maester's conspiracy.
Do you think Aemon is morally superior to Larys?
Yeah,
At least, right? Like Aemon does a lot of war crimes.
I mean, they're both kinslayers. I think the show might make him more nuanced, make Aemond more nuanced. Because
Yeah,
why
because
else?
like there's a difference between, as Tywin says, killing 10,000 men in battle or 10 at dinner.
Hmm.
The Red Wedding will always be creepier than just Aemon going all Riverlands again.
Any man who must say I am the king is no true king. Ah man, Charles Dance, I need him back. Let's recast. Who do we recast? Nettles.
Otto? Oh,
Ned-
Nettles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's go for
Sounds
that.
good. Mayhaps.
Oh, mayhaps, yeah.
Well,
Lots of mayhaps in this episode.
I think they need to chill out. The Velaryon house motto, mayhaps. Yeah. Dude, I love that they put mayhaps in there, but maybe not as often. It's a little much. But they could add a few more Mummer's farce.
Bro, the first time when I heard Mummer's farce, I lost my shit.
The closest the original show got to Mummer's farce was when the Hound said the Mummer's Ford. Because when he was accused for murder and have the trial by combat, he's like, I wasn't at the Mummer's Ford.
Oh,
The
shoot.
butcher's boy. He's like, Mummer's Ford. He's like, I was not at the Mummer's Ford. Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, Peak Hound.
Big Hound. Although Hound is partially responsible for the degradation of Westerosi language later on.
That is true. Oh my god. That is 100% true. The Hound and Bronn. Those two.
The Hound and Bronn are very, very charismatic people that slowly ruined the Westerosi common tongue. Although now that you can like kind of have an in-world way of saying, 170 years ago, Westerosi talk like this, proper Shakespearean talk, and then much later they start talking like regular ass people.
Meh. I don't know.
I don't care.
Yeah, it's too late anyway, so.
Yeah, it's
But
true. I don't care. I'm just glad, especially when you don't have the book to go over. It's nice they keep the flavor of the GRRM speaks.
I think it's even more impressive. Like, when you don't have anything that you can base this off, just make it up on the spot, that is impressive.
The
But
only
yeah.
thing left on my bucket list is Words Are Wind.
Yeah, but we should stop being such shills now.
Or shills, man.
You
You see my post about us shilling? Just me with Bronze Jan Royce.
Yeah.
I called everyone who care about Velaryon skin color tobacco chewing rednecks.
I know.
I don't know if many people got that reference.
The ones who did probably appreciate it. But man, it's just so insane. If you're nice, if you like House of the Dragon, you're a shill. If you say, like, I don't know, I didn't like this scene or that scene, you're instantly a hater. There's no in between. And I fucking hate that. That's just stupid.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. So let's wrap it up for today, shall we?
All right.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of the podcast. See you all very soon. Take care and see us later.